We're back!
I'm Brent.
And I'm Brian.
It's been quite a while since we've posted a video, so we thought today, on this lovely Saturday afternoon, that we would post a video for all of you.
It has been way too long indeed, and Brent has some news for all of you.
Well, I don't know if I'd consider it good news, but...
Well, it's news, so I'm sure that all of our amazing viewers want to know what this news is.
Well, we had an amazing Christmas, so we definitely hope that all of you did as well. We ended up going out on New Year's Eve. This is, well, actually, I should say, last New Year's Eve now, that it was our first time going out in the capacity we had, and we had a lot of fun, and we had ended up leaving the venue we were at, and I was kind of stupid, and I ended up locking my keys in my car.
I even told you beforehand to unlock the door twice, and you didn't listen to me, so just wanted to let you know that even though we are identical twins, I am the better listener, indeed.
And of course, I'm going to say that I'm the better listener, but anyway, back to the ridiculous story at hand here. We had walked to my vehicle, and as Brian said, I forgot to unlock the door twice, so what had happened was I ended up starting the car because it was snowing out, and then I closed the door, and I had to get my scraper to clear off all the snow, and I heard the door lock. So I had to end up calling a company to help us get back in the vehicle, and about 15 minutes after the incident, we were on our way home. So that was definitely my embarrassing moment to 2016, and I actually ended up going on a date about a week ago.
Well, Brent, before that, you didn't even tell him the best part. Brent and I got to see someone get arrested.
Yeah, we did. We were about to leave, and we ended up seeing a fight. It was between two men, and this woman ended up being behind one of the men, trying to get the two men to stop arguing. And needless to say, she ended up getting punched in the chin, and a whole bunch of cops came, and a guy ended up getting arrested for, being the person responsible for starting the fight. So obviously it's not fun to see anyone get into a fight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that along with me getting locked out of the car, well, actually I should say us getting locked out of the car.
Well, of course, Brent, it's not only just you that had that problem, we both had it, but
overall we had a very eventful end to 2016, and hopefully 2017 will be much better for us. And now I can finally get to the horrendous date I had a week ago. Her and I had gotten set up by a mutual friend, and she had mentioned that, the mutual friend had mentioned that she was going to help me when she had a woman in mind for me, which I'm very grateful that she took the time to help me out. Anyway, we had talked for about 3 days before her and I ended up meeting, and we had quite a bit in common, and we ended up meeting 3 days later, which is now this past Saturday. We ended up going out to dinner, which was okay. We had some great conversation, and afterward we decided to proceed with the date. We had mutually decided that we were going to go out bowling, and that was okay too. But in person, it felt more as if I was hanging out with a friend platonically, more so than potentially meeting the woman I could spend the rest of my life with. When I'd met her in person, there was just not a lot of chemistry, and it really bugged me that between the bowling and going out to dinner, she didn't thank me for paying for it, which was a major problem for me. I mean, I don't mind paying for dinner and going out and doing things like that. It's the fact that I was very much turned off by the fact that she couldn't have at least given me the common courtesy of saying, I thank you for paying for dinner and the bowling. And I had tried flirting with her throughout the night, just trying to put my arm around her and just trying to be close with her because I'm a very romantic and intimate and passionate man. She wasn't very receptive to, the flirting and the touching and all those sorts of things. And I just can't be with a woman that's not going to be receptive to romance and intimacy and flirting, because those are all aspects of a relationship that I very much crave. So overall, she's not the right woman for me, and I'm definitely still very optimistic and open to the idea of being able to potentially find an amazing woman to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, I know you had already told me a lot of what you had just told our viewers, and I know that whenever I have a date, I know that I usually try to go Dutch on the first date, which pretty much means that I pay for mine and she pays for hers, whether it's dinner or bowling or whatever it may be, because I've been in situations just like you before where I've paid for dinner plus whatever else her and I ended up doing, and she always gave me the impression that she was only out to get out of the house or have a free dinner or free ice cream or whatever. So I'm not saying that I wouldn't pay for everything on a first date. It's just they seem to have the expectation of, oh, well, even though I have no interest in being with this man past tonight, I will see what I can get out of him. And unfortunately, it's not just you. I know there's millions of people out there, men and women, that go through that same situation. And a little bit about me and what I've been up to lately. I've still had really bad luck with online dating, and since I haven't had a date since, I can say, last summer now, I'm just making sure to put myself out there more. And as all of you know, Brett and I have dating websites that we have been on for a while now, and just to be a little more personal, I have messaged 7 women this week alone, and I have not received anything back. But at this point, I don't have the expectation of getting anything back. It's just I'm looking for something more serious, and I'm going to be turning 30 in September. Well, actually, you and I both are, and now I think we should talk about something a little more optimistic and happy. So Brett and I are going to talk a little more about our New Year's resolutions and what we'd like to accomplish this year.
One of my New Year's resolutions, and again, we definitely hope that all of you had an amazing and incredible start to the new year. Probably Brian and I will have some of the same New Year's resolutions, but it's probably because we're looking for true love, and we've stated that in a lot of our videos previously. But one of my New Year's resolutions is to hopefully find the love of my life in 2017 and be able to be with an amazing woman that I can potentially spend the rest of my life with. So that's one of my New Year's resolutions. And what's one of your New Year's resolutions, Brian?
Well, obviously we're going to have the same top resolution in finding amazing women to hopefully be in long-term relationships with and spend the rest of our lives with. But one of the things I would like to do this year is go to more concerts and festivals. I know that one of Brent and I's favorite things to do is go to concerts and go to festivals, and Brett and I only went to one festival last year and actually technically 2 festivals, because we went to Soul Fest in New Hampshire to see my favorite band, The Skillet, headline, and it was absolutely amazing. And then we went to go see Rise Above Fest, which is another festival that the Bangor Waterfront has every year. It's about suicide awareness, and Disturbed ended up headlining that last year. So hopefully we'll be able to go to more concerts and festivals this year. We try to go to as many as we can, and there's this thing that Brent and I want to go to late this summer, and I don't want to say too much about it yet, but we're technically not going to it yet, so I don't want to say much about it yet, but it's definitely something that Brent and I definitely want to go do, so hopefully we'll be able to do it. So those are definitely some of my New Year's resolutions. And if you can't tell, it is freaking cold outside. I'm shivering my butt off out here, but Brett and I haven't made a video in a while for all of you amazing people, and we just wanted to say that we've missed all of you. And actually, another one of our resolutions is we want to make more videos for all of you. We've talked about doing more videos on assignment when it gets warmer out, maybe early this spring or early in the summer, and we're definitely thinking about places to go and do these videos. So we definitely hope that we'll continue to get all of your love and support and join us on our embark to finding true love.
One last note, Brian and I apologize that we haven't posted any videos in the past 2 or 3 weeks. We're still getting over colds and sore throats and headaches, and I'm still kind of feeling out of the loop, but we definitely do our best to try to make videos for you because we've gotten a lot of great feedback, and as we mentioned in some of our other videos, we haven't gotten the best feedback, so we definitely do our best to try to accommodate all of you and do videos that you'd love to see. And I think one of the things we'd love to do when it gets warmer out, especially in the late spring and the summertime, is to be able to do more videos on location. We've done a video at our former high school. We did one on the Bangor waterfront. So we definitely look forward to doing more of those videos this summer. And as always, we very much appreciate you viewing our videos. And we definitely hope to hear from a lot of you soon.
Bye for now.
We are back. And we are going to be better than ever in 2017.
Yes, we are, for sure.